Alright, I got a huge update here. I haven't done a video in a good little while here, so I'll just try and run through what I can as quick as I can. Threw a lightweight spoiler on. I'm gonna get risers. I'm gonna build risers for it so it looks like the full race spoiler. Got a hood on, like my hood strap, hood latch, whatever. Got my this is my hood release. Down here it's a motorcycle lever because the stupid BMW lever just snapped on me, stupid piece of plastic. Engine updates. I got a new tranny cooler that doesn't leak. I got an LS1 water pump that doesn't leak. It's a brand new water pump, and the spout comes out here instead of up here, so the routing is a lot cleaner. Did I tell the plug story? I had a rubber plug here for my EGR port, and it just got sucked into the motor. I don't think I made a video about this yet. And it got sucked all the way back into cylinder number 7, or the runner at least. Luckily the intake manifold caught it, because it caught it sideways. If it had gone in, you know, vertically, these are like, what do you call these, like cathedral shaped ports, it would have gone right in, could have gotten to the valve, but I got super lucky there. So with the LS1 water pump, I also had to get an LS1 crank pulley. Here's the old truck pulley. Fairly easy to get off. What I did is I took a crowbar and jammed it in there, and then put my jack under the crowbar so that it would catch it, so that the pulley couldn't move. And then you put a whatever it is, like a 20 mil nut or something on there, socket on there, then your breaker bar, then put a pipe on your breaker bar so that it's like 4 feet long, and then you can break it, because it's super effing tight. And then you need a 3-arm puller, and each arm goes on one of these tabs right here. There's those 3 tabs, and it pulls right off. And then the new one, I just hammered on and then torqued it on. Once it's hammered on there far enough, you can just thread the nut. Like once the bolt threads in there pretty well, you can just tighten it the rest of the way, and use the crowbar in the same manner to hold it still. I think that's mainly it. Oh, and due to the fact, you know, I changed the pump and the pulley there, I took my spacers out of my alternator bracket. There used to be these spacers actually right here were in there. I put them here because these bolts are too long, and I don't have any properly sized bolts right now for this idler. And then also for this idler, you can see that rough edge right there. I wish I could point and use the flashlight. Use my pinky right there. I had to cut this spacer's a 3/4 of an inch, so I had to cut 3/4 of an inch off the back of that idler, and I had to cut off a big portion of the idler. I already threw it away, because that idler's a 3-bolt for a truck water pump, and I didn't want to blow $50 on a LS1 idler. It's just senseless. So I just cut that one down to fit, and it works fine. I don't have a problem. So I put the radiator back in, put the cooler back on, put the bumper back on. That was all off to do that pulley last night. Seems to be running all right. I'm going to keep bleeding it here and take it for a drive. I remounted the seats. Don't know if I mentioned that. I had to weld new feet onto the seats basically, and they're really low. I don't like how low they are. It does give you clearance for a full face helmet, which is nice, but it's, I don't know, it's just weird looking out the windshield. What do I have? I haven't mentioned these yet. I've got 3 gauges for now. Still, I don't have my main cluster I haven't messed with a lot lately. So, still got main power here. And then you turn on this, and that turns your gauges on. So this is this is oil pressure, this is trans temperature, and this is water temperature. And then this turns on the fan, right there. That's the cooling fan. And then this is my headlights and taillights right there. And then this one is going to be my blinkers. You can see it has a right position, a middle position, and a left position. So middle is off, and then, you know, obviously left and right will be the left and right blinkers. I welded the sunroof. It was just bondoed in. Like literally there was no mechanical attachment of this to this. So I was able to just reach under with my hand and pop it out. And then I ground all the bondo off and welded it in a little bit. I think I'm going to put a few more welds in. You can see this is a huge gap, so excuse me. I had to use rod, some jacket got caught. Steel rod. You can see right there, it's just a little piece of steel rod. So I ran out basically, so I'm gonna go get some more. So I can do like 2 on the corner, 1 there, 2 on the corner, 1 in the middle, 2 on the corner, blah blah blah. So yeah, I have brake lights, tail lights, headlights, no high beams, no horn, and no blinkers. But you know, I think I can get by for a couple days without all that. So right now I'm trying to put my harnesses in because I got everything else sorted out, and my wiring's a mess right now just because I did the lighting wiring so quickly. My main mistake was I got freaking 12 gauge. This stuff's way too thick. I should have gotten 16 or 14. I'm probably going to go back and just get 14 because they don't sell 16 anywhere around here that I've looked, at least. So, yeah, that's about it. She's doing good so far. I'm getting ready to... I haven't taken this thing on a real drive yet. Like, I've taken it around the neighborhood several times without a cooling fan. Finally I have a cooling fan, you know, so I wasn't driving it hard. Took it to my grandpa's house to show him last week, and I was really babying it because back then I had the LS1 water pump, but I still had all the truck accessories. So if you revved it too much, if you got the RPMs up too much, it would actually throw the belt. So if I can get these harnesses to work tonight, they were going in funky before, so I bought some spacers. So if they go in, I'm gonna really drive the piss out of it. Hopefully not get caught for my broken windshield and my no blinkers and my no horn and my no high beams and my no side windows and my no airbags, etc.